Hi Uniques, welcome back to my channel. It's IvoryM and we are back with another speed build. This build is for my Sims World save file. It is the first build in Willow Creek and we are on a 20 by 15 lot on the Creek Cabana lot, I believe. I decided that this project, the Sims World save file, I will be recreating all of your favorite Sims from Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4 in my own versions without CC, of course. And I will be building on every world, and I won't be renaming the worlds. I think I've not decided that yet. I've just decided on what the save file is going to be about and what style homes are going to be for each world. So for the Willow Creek world, I thought that the best style of house should be French Colonial Home. So this is my first time building a French Colonial Home, so I had to Google a lot of pictures on how to best recreate one, and I think over time, as I get on with more builds in Willow Creek, I will perfect this, hopefully. At the moment, the interiors are not as accurate as what I've seen on Google, but I think I can work in that. I will be working on that, but for now I try my very best on the exterior. So this home is going to be for the newbies. If you do not know who the newbies are, I would recommend looking into them in the Sims Wiki. They are the first family from the Sims 1, and they're the family that you play with when you are trying out the tutorial on how to play Sims 1. I think almost every simmer, any simmer that's played the Sims franchise has come across the newbies, at least in either the Sims 1 or in the Sims 4. Because in the Sims 4, EA recreated their family. So I recreated them again for my save file. I will be recreating all of the families from Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I hope you're excited for that once the save file comes out. And all of them will be living in brand new homes with different styles. I'm excited for you to see all the different styles of homes I have planned for all of the worlds. So as you can see, I decided to make this a bright sunflower yellow home. I just thought it matched them. I didn't want to give them a grungy home just because Bob is lazy. I wanted to give them a really sweet, cute little home. It is a very small lot, so I'm not used to building on a small lot, but I try my very best to squeeze as much as I can in this 20 by 15 lot, and I went with a sunflower yellow palette. I like it. I feel like it matches their family. They're a very bright, active, happy-go-lucky sort of a family, and they live by the river. That's what I assume. That's the river in the background here in Willow Creek. So the sun really just shines on their lot so nicely. It's so picturesque. That's what I'm trying to say. So pretty, and they don't have too much of a garden, as you can see, but I was able to squeeze in a tiny little pool just for them to chill out. Anyway, they do have a very small family. So Bob, Betty, and their daughter Bailey and their dog Brian live here. The pool does go on the very side, so it's quite narrow, but it does fit them. I play tested the entire build before I uploaded in the gallery, which, by the way, if you wanted to download this build, it's already up in the gallery. My gallery ID is IvoryM13. It is in my description if you ever are curious where you can download this build. I gave a very simple front yard garden because, you know, we are on a very small lot, so I didn't want to over clutter as I usually do this build. Just wanted to enjoy the fact that give the color yellow the focus point and not a huge complicated garden. I'm just adding more landscaping, adding more debug. I do love the debug plants. They're such a wonderful idea to have, especially for builders like me that want to keep the costs down and also get a more variety of plants. And I feel like these plants are more realistic as compared to a lot of the other decor plants or flowers that we have in the category. They're less saturated, so it gives you this very realistic sort of a look. I'm not too much into the realistic look, but for this style that I was going for, I was trying to look for plants that were a little bit less saturated. I also saw that I saw a lot of builds with bikes in the front, so I thought I'd like to add that little touch there, like, a little bike in the front. Like Bailey just came, just dumped her bike in the front lawn. Here we are in the interiors. This is the living room. It's a very simple, little cute little living room, and I went with very light, neutral colors because I kept the pastel yellow flowing in through the house. So I thought that the yellow is very bright. It's really pretty, but it's really bright. So I thought the best color to complement it was a very neutral brown, light browns, and whites. I'm not really good with color palettes. I'm trying my best. So I did have to go through a lot of trial and error with the furniture again with this build. So that's why I cut off a lot of the interiors. So I just kept the part of the video where you actually just see me, like as if I knew what I was trying to do, what I was trying to accomplish with this build. But I actually spent an hour looking for the right sofa and the right carpet colors and the right swatches for the wallpaper. I really have to edit a lot always. I did add a fireplace, although I would assume that I think Willow Creek is based off New Orleans. That's my assumption. So it should be quite humid. But I just wanted to add a fireplace because it looks so cute. And also I added that swordfish on top of the fireplace because, like I said, I gave Bob an added hobby, and that he likes to do stuff that he can relax, and one of them is fishing. So I imagine him relaxing by the river, fishing, and he caught that swordfish, and so I placed that swordfish right on top of the fireplace. And I was having so much difficulty with the dining area because it's such a narrow area of the room, and I just wanted to make sure that the Sims could squeeze in and use every chair, because I really don't like it when I have a full dining area and some of the chairs are not usable, as I would assume you guys who download this build would feel the same way. So I made sure that I placed the dining area and the chairs in the right position so that Sims could easily go all the way to sit by the window. I'm adding that lovely little decor plant from Dream Decorator pack, and I really like it. It's really pretty. I would actually like that in real life, but I would assume it would cost a lot over here. I do like... I'm not used to adding really tiny curtains because I usually build castles, so curtains I use are really, really thick. So it was a change to use those really... I think those are base game curtains. I'm not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they're quite tiny, but I like them. They actually look really good. They don't take away from the look of the whole living room. This is the kitchen. The kitchen, I got to use the new the pack, the country living pack. I don't usually use it, so I was very happy that this build would call for that bright yellow country living pack. Although weirdly enough, I didn't use the yellow swatch for the counters, but I did use the stove and the refrigerator, and I liked it. It's really cute. I mean, yellow isn't my favorite color, but for this build, I'm really starting to like yellow in that shade. I really liked it. They're just me adding some more of those clutter on the counters. Now I finished off a lot of the counter. I did cut off because like I mentioned, I do go through a lot of back and forth when it comes to clutter and what I like for the kitchen. So that's why I don't show it all. Otherwise, this would be an hour-long video. just me adding some more of the artwork for the dining area. And now here we are in the master bedroom. Master bedroom, I had a little bit of a difficult time. Like I said, I'm not used to building on small lots, so I'm still getting used to what can I keep in a bedroom and what do I not need to add. So I wanted to stuff everything into this bedroom, but I was like, there's no room, this is really narrow. But I didn't want to give a very, very basic bedroom to the newbies, so I try my very best to get as much as I can inside, but also they will be able to move around easily without any difficulties. So this is just a very light, very calm, very airy type of a bedroom. I actually liked it. Usually I never add the wardrobes next to the bed, but I was like, I don't have enough space, let me try it next to the bed, and I actually like it there. I might actually use this style in my next builds just to save on space. So yeah, I'm just adding some clutter. I also realized that I wanted to add more of their skill items in the build, so I just, towards the end of this bedroom, I added a guitar for Betty, because like I said, I added one of her likes that she is very she is very creative and she likes to play the piano and the guitar. So I added a few instruments in the house. So yeah, if you want to build up her skill, this house is the right one for you. This is just the master bedroom bathroom. As I mentioned, I let the pastel yellow flow through the home, and I liked it. I thought that yellow would be overwhelming, but I think when you use the right tone of yellow and you complement it off with some white wood, it actually is very calming for the eye. For me, that's my opinion. It could be different for you. I know I tend to do a lot of matchy when it comes to decorating homes. I'm trying to do a mixture of different tones of wood, but yeah, you just have to get used to it, especially when the wood tones in The Sims 4 do not match. It can be a little difficult, and it can take some time before you have a routine catalog of your own, where you gravitate to your favorite decors. Now, this is the bed for their daughter Bailey, and I try to add a platform just so it can give a little bit of dimension for her bedroom. It's so difficult placing furniture on the platform because furniture still disappear into the platform, which is really annoying. It really is, because I think I spend so much time trying to put clutter and just basic furniture on top of the platform, and it just disappears into the void, like into this really black void. Comment down below if you have that glitch as well, like me, where furniture, if you highlight them, they turn black. It is one of the most annoying glitches in The Sims 4 when you're a builder, because that black highlight is not only a black highlight of the furniture or whatever item you put into the blackness disappears. It doesn't really disappear because I think some of the items actually just go all the way down. I don't know why, but it just teleports into another part of the lot, which is really annoying, because I kept thinking that I was losing the items, but actually they were being teleported into a different part of the lot. So I really hope that when the new pack comes out, the update for that pack will fix this glitch. Fingers crossed, because I have enough glitches in this game and I don't need to add furniture disappearing as well. Here I am just adding some clutter. So for Bailey, I put one of her favorite colors as blue, and I thought it was a very cute idea. I like blue myself, but I put her one of her dislikes that she didn't like pink. Nothing wrong with pink. I like pink. not as much as purple. But yeah, I thought that would be really cute that, you know, she really likes blue when everyone might think or assume that she might like all pinks, but she does not like pink at all. She prefers blue shades, light colors, and yellow, anything but pink. So I tried to just surround her room. Like, she is in love with the color blue. So she it's like, I imagine that she would like have begged her parents that when they were shopping to furnish her room, she was like, oh, I want everything blue. But then her parents were like, look, you can't have all blue or you will just look like you live under the sea. That's what I thought. So they compromise on a few focal points that are in the swatch of blue, and the rest would be like yellows, oranges, and whites and light browns, but hardly any pink. There are some little tiny dots of pink, but I tried to minimize it as much as possible. So Bailey is more of a active, tomboyish type of child. When I say tomboyish, like, she like is more active, and she doesn't like to wear dresses as much, and she's more tougher than the rest of the girls in the neighborhood. She's just really friendly, but at the same time, she's definitely not the first one to back down of anything that might usually scare a sim. She's pretty brave, and she's pretty loud. She's pretty funny. I think she's a wonderful character. I cannot wait to see her grow up and play with her in the save file. So yeah, I hope you're excited to play with the newbies. I've tried to give them more of a personality in the save file. So here we are. I'm just finishing the interiors for Bailey's bathroom, her ensuite bathroom. Just blue. I really like her shades. Like, it's very easy. I used to think it was very hard to find any pastel colors in The Sims 4, but a lot of the base game swatches come with lovely pastel colors. So I'm pretty happy with that, because I did not want to give her a very saturated blue sort of a room. Like, I wanted to have the whole house flowing with white tones and very calm colored furniture. So yeah, I like adding those clouds on that wall. It just gave this feeling that she was outdoors. Like, her bedroom was themed after a park or a beach or somewhere outdoors where she didn't feel like she was at home or in her bedroom. This is the first floor. Like I said, I just added a piano for Betty so she could practice her piano skills, and this is the first floor balcony. I added just the llama table. I think those are fun. So I was thinking, like, if you were on a balcony with your family and the cool evening breeze, and then you're just playing a little game, you have like little planters, little flowers growing next to you. I think it would be so relaxing. Like, just sit over there and be surrounded by wonderful smelling flowers. Now this is the funny part. This is the living room, and I completely forgot that I did not add a door and stairs to go down into the backyard. I mean, I could have put some trees, but I was like, no, I want to have a backyard, because they need to have a backyard. They have a dog, so they need a little space where where Brian can run around and play with Bailey. And like I said, I wanted to give them a pool. I already decided to give them a little pool, so they can chill out and relax. So I just added a little tiny pool, added a little pizza float over there. I thought that would look so cute for Bob. This is the front lawn. I added the 2 rocking chairs, so Betty and Bob they tend to early evenings they would come out in their front lawn patio and sit down on their rocking chairs and just relax and talk about how their day went. And then, you know, I wanted to add that little bench over there, that little 2-seater But then I removed it and exchanged it for a pet bed so that Brian could relax and chill out with them on a lovely evening. I just added more of those carpets and a little bit more of clutter. Those planters, those little flower pots, I love them. I love hanging flower plants. They're so cute. They just add some cute realism to my builds. I think we're almost done with the build. Yeah, here we go. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the speed build. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a like and a comment down below. Let me know if the Newbies are your favorites and what other families are your favorites from the Sims franchise. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
It's night in the city, and I'm on my way back home. Humming on my favorite ditty, swinging like Natalie Cole. But then out of the blue, who strolls down the boulevard but you? Your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. Let's see where this all might lead. Waking up to a brand new day in between your sheets. Breaking up in the best of ways, and I'm back again on the street.